He was in the Amazon with my mom when she was researching spiders right before she died.
imPod, the improv podcast, with Joshua and Koby, an imPunk production.
Hello and welcome to the imPod by imPunk. My name's Koby.
My name's Josh.
And we are imPunk. We do imPods. The imPod is a shifting short form and long form improv podcast.
It is Schrodinger's improv podcast, where it is both short form and long form, depending on when you listen to it.
That is right, and depending on if you only listen to our long forms and only listen to our short forms, which is probably the more likely option.
So, Koby, have you ever considered picking up bare knuckle boxing?
I have, mostly because I would use it to threaten people into liking and subscribing to this channel and video.
And not only do you use it to do that, but
yeah.
you also use it to demand that they email us as well. Isn't that right?
That's right. Send your improv suggestions, characters, ideas for short form games, long form situations to impunkimprov@gmail.com.
Now, Koby, isn't it also true that you were once a professional rapper?
I have had my stint in professional rapping. You could say that I embraced the urban poetry of my neighborhood. But to be clear, all I really did was I got a job wrapping Christmas presents.
Oh, that's what you meant when you said that.
Yes, but nobody thought I could do it because, like Eminem, nobody thought that a boy from Las Vegas could possibly
You rap presents.
Yes, we had there was a whole underground Christmas present wrapping club that I would go to.
Is Las Vegas notorious for not wrapping it? Wrapping things?
Las Vegas is notorious for having plenty of wrapping available and for a lot of flagrant disregard of said wrapping.
Oh, okay. That's what. Speaking of Las Vegas, how do you feel about the Sphere? The big ball that exists there now?
I haven't seen it in person yet because I haven't lived there in quite a long time. But Las Vegas is such a town of gimmicks that the Sphere could be gone in the next 10 years and replaced with something else, and it wouldn't be odd or surprising.
I think that company is planning on building multiple spheres across major cities in the world. I think the Las Vegas Sphere is supposed to be the first iteration of it or something.
That would be cool if it is. I think that it's a cool idea, but there's another Japan is doing this. They're doing a lot of drones kind of flying in coordination to create these intricate visual pieces.
Also known as ads in the sky, right?
Right. Kind of remember in Blade Runner when you have this thing that we now idolize as being the cyberpunk aesthetic, and it's so cool, but it's just a bunch of ads. And it's actually supposed to be gaudy and upsetting and oppressive.
I can't wait for Spotify to not only give you your ads in your playlist, but it'll do it in the sky too. There'll be drones following you around as you drive, listening to Spotify, going, subscribe to Spotify Premium.
Yeah, assuming Spotify stays open for another day.
That's also true. That is also true. Koby, what are we doing today?
Well, today we're doing a long form improv. This is basically an entirely improvised radio play.
Now, to be clear, we're not finishing Game of Bones, right? Not today.
Well, no, because we can't finish it yet. We're still working on the core of the idea, but we have it basically done.
Yeah.
But we're still working on it. I've got a lot of blog posts to write about the Denver Broncos right now. So.
Yeah, and I mean, it's so many intricate storylines that are all intertwined together.
Yeah, and sure, we're not actually doing it ourselves. We have a team of improvisers that we've hired we're just kind of giving them ideas, and they're actually like doing the actual improvising of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you get my point.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna come out. Don't worry about it. No one's gonna get this.
So, yeah, because that was like 4 episodes ago, and we don't retain listeners beyond 2 episodes. So, Koby, maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't, but I have a sore throat today, and my voice is a little shot. So my accents and my voices will probably be diminished today.
From what to what?
From what is what I was going to say. But, what difference is that going to make?
Right. But that's okay. Can you do it? Oh man. Can you do an Irish accent?
No.
Really? So we can't do a special St. Patrick's Day?
Oh no, we can. I'm just saying I'm not going to be able to do an Irish accent.
Oh boy. Oh gosh, my God. All right.
It's like when people ask me on stage to do like an Australian accent. It just doesn't work. It's not gonna happen. My accent ability is limited to basically nothing.
Well,
so that's why it's really good that we're doing this all audio improv podcast that relies heavily on accents and voices to determine characters.
Right, because your limitations as far as various voices and accents you could do, and my limitations as far as being an insufferable prick, are a perfect match for each other.
So, one more thing before we actually say what this long form is going to be about, because I still haven't thought of an idea. I went under my house today in the crawl space.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, yeah. I found a snake skin, and I went, oh no. There was also a puddle of water in one of the corners, and I was like, oh, that's also not good. So I'll deal with it eventually.
Okay.
That's all I had.
That was both riveting and thrilling.
Well, if there's any homeowners out there that want to help, please email us.
Yes.
And tell me how much moisture is acceptable in a crawl space that has a vapor barrier. Anyway.
Well, considering where you live, but anyway.
Yeah, that's also true. I don't know. Anyway, the point is, Koby, I think our long form today should be about how Madam Web is apparently available now for streaming.
Irish St. Patrick's Day movie.
I was going to say Madam Web, I read earlier, was available, I think, for renting for like $20.
Already, really?
I think so.
I knew it did bad, but I didn't know that it was
I didn't have a chance to Google this before we hopped on this call, so but if it's not available for renting yet, then I'm sorry I was lied to. But if it is, we should totally rent it and watch it, because it'll be more expensive to rent it than it would have been to go to the theater.
Yeah, it's some bullshit. We'll buy it on Blu-ray. We'll get the director's commentary.
No. We want to get who's the
sorry.
lead actress? Who's the lead actress of that movie that they basically
Johnson.
was like, fuck you?
Dakota Johnson, yeah.
Dakota Johnson. I want the Dakota Johnson commentary on DVD. That'd be awesome.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. I was in 50
Fuck
Shades
this
of Grey,
movie.
and it's worse than this. Fuck you.
Then they like shift to make like one of the other people in the movie now the main like press person somewhere halfway along the way.
Sydney Sweeney, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Koby, what's this long form actually going to be about?
Man, I don't know. Having not seen Madam Web, we could just try to like improvise what happens in Madam Web.
You know what? We are so late to the party. We may as well.
So, in this version of Madam Web, it is also happening
St. Patrick's Day.
In the vein of Shane Black, yes, where everything happens at Christmas. This is happening as a lead up to St. Patrick's Day.
All right, let's do it. I don't even know Madam Web's power. I don't know anything about Madam Web.
I
All right, let's do it.
I know the character from the 90s animated show. That's all I know. So she like sits in a chair.
Oh yeah, I do remember
and,
that.
Like
That's
talks
it.
to Spider-Man, and she like pulls him into this like weird like dream state or something. That's all I know. That's all I got.
All right, let's do it. Let's just go with it.
Oh gosh, Amigora, I'm robbing the bank. I'm robbing the bank of New York City. Oh, I got these bags of money filled with these golden coins that have dollar signs on them. Oh,
Hey! Somebody stop that guy. Somebody stop him. He's getting away with all of our money from this bank that's not federally insured.
Man, I hate being an ambulance driver. It's just the worst. Ah! There's this leprechaun just ran into me. Hey, somebody stop that guy.
Hey, he took my gold. He took my gold from the Bitcoin bank.
Well, I missed the part where that's my problem.
Oh no!
Now into my ambulance that I'm driving as an ambulance driver. Well, hey there, guy from Parks and Recreation.
Yep, that's me. I've been working for the Parks and Recreation sector of the city for 20 years now.
Well, Ben, I'm sure glad to have you in this car with me, in this ambulance.
Well, you know what they say. With great ambulances comes great emergencies.
Boy, don't they say that all right. For instance, I just
wait a minute,
ran into a leprechaun.
Somebody, you did what?
I was walking down the street, having a perfectly normal day, and a leprechaun with 2 bags of gold just slammed into me, and I knocked him over, and then he got up and ran away, and people were chasing him, and I didn't do anything.
Well, I suppose that's not the best thing that you should be doing. After all, you are the Web of Madams. Oh no, that makes it sound like a prostitution service.
What I do in my free time does not have to do with my job as an ambulance driver.
Oh no, what have I done? Well, I suppose you're right. I suppose that is true.
Well, Ben, I have to go to my job as being a madam, my second job, because I don't make enough as an ambulance driver. So I'm going to let you off here.
Oh, thank you. I'll just walk the rest of the way home. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to me.
All right, bye, Ben.
Goodbye, Web of Madams.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna walk through this dark alley and... What's this? A leprechaun?
Oh, gosh, oh my God.
A leprechaun with a gun.
Give me all your gold. Oh, yeah, gosh, oh my God.
Leprechaun, you don't want to do this. You can still get back home to the old country. Calling all ambulances. We have a man who's been shot on the corner of Ditko and Lee Street. Oh gosh, I guess I can't go be a madam right away. I gotta turn around. Everybody get back, I'm an ambulance driver. Ben!
You're the third ambulance to arrive here. Apparently they called all ambulances to this location.
I'm sorry, it was my mistake. I took a wrong turn on on Broadway.
It's New York. Every street here is labeled by numbers. You could have just given a number.
Yes, but if the John Mulaney sketch is anything to believe, that means I would have to be on 34th and 5th, and then it would be 11 up and over, you simple bitch.
Anyway, the other two ambulance drivers took one look at me and said I wasn't worth the paperwork, so they left me here to bleed out on the sidewalk. This would have been actually very recoverable wounds, but it's too late now.
It's because each ambulance is $500, isn't it?
If only.
Oh, Ben, who did this to you?
It was a leprechaun with a gun.
The leprechaun that I didn't stop earlier. If only I had seen this coming. If only I had the ability to see the intricate web of the future and the universe. And how all events connect to each other in a web.
If only you could have. But that's okay. Like we always say, with great ambulances come great emergencies.
Great emergencies? Ben, no! I can't believe he's really gone. This is the worst tragedy that's ever happened to me, other than the time when my mother was killed in the Amazonian jungle while researching spiders.
God damn it. Web of Madams.
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't understand you.
Web of Madams.
Mom?
Yes, it's me, your mother from beyond the web.
Mother, am I speaking to you in the past through the web of time?
You're speaking to me from one web to another.
Mom, I just killed my best friend by not stopping someone else earlier.
That's okay. You would have never seen the intricate web without this incident.
Are you saying that I can see the web now?
I'm saying that you must be the new Madam of Webs, for my time has ended.
Because you died a long time ago.
Yes, in your reality I did die a long time ago, but in the grand web of things, I've been alive for the last 45 years.
My goodness, that's incredible. I wish this could be explained in a way I could understand, but something to do with Spider-Man, I bet.
Well, it's like being in a multi-web of madness.
A multi-web of madness?
You'll understand, just open your fifth eye.
Mom. Oh no, Mom's gone. Well, I guess I'm going to open my fifth spider eye to look into the web of madness across the Spider-Verse. Ah!
Hey, can I help you?
Why, yes, I suppose you can. My name's Claire?
Sure.
I'm also known as Madam Web.
My name's Douglas. You mean Web of Madams?
Yes, I run the web of madams. I am the madam of that web, and which is, I guess a way on the dark web to be a madam.
Anyway, we're not going to go into what it is. What we are going to go into, though, is I was told by your mother from another web that you needed my help, so I came to this web to help you.
Well, who are you?
Douglas.
Well, okay, Douglas. It's a little underwhelming. I was expecting you to be someone really cool and recognizable, but...
Oh, sorry. I had already said my name was Douglas, so I kind of had to commit. But, you know, in my web of reality, where everybody smokes all the time, we all sound like this in my web of reality. But in my web of reality, I learned how to manipulate cigarette ash to be able to swing from buildings and swing building to building like a cigarette smoking spider. And so now I must teach you, web of madams, though you are the madam of those webs, how to open your fifth spider eye, and you too may be able to swing building to building using cigarette ash, or whatever the equivalent will be in your web.
Well, I suppose that will be useful, because... But I'm worried that smoking all these cigarettes will age me, 40 years in, 3.
Yes, it'll also put you in a wheelchair, but that's okay.
Oh, all right.
In fact, if I remember right, it'll be a floating chair, isn't it? Anyway.
Sure, whatever you say.
Sure. Well, anyway, what we're gonna do is, here, do you want, what kind of cigarette would you like?
I'd like a Lucky Strike.
All right. Now, when you smoke this cigarette, it's going to teach you how to throw a punch.
I know Kung Fu.
All right. Now, show me. Oh, okay,
Wow, it's
okay,
amazing.
okay.
I can see all of your blocks before they do them, so I just hit you with a different punch.
Yes. Now you're starting to see the web that is punching, the web of reality that is combat.
Wow, that's amazing. Will I be able to see other future events?
How about another brand of cigarette?
Oh. Camels?
Here, how about the cigar of knowledge of the web?
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Is this Cuban?
Well, in my web, Cuba stopped making cigars after, well, we don't want to go into that. But yes, in your web it is Cuban.
Okay. Don't smoke, kids. Oh, wow. The smoke from my cigar that I've puffed is forming a web.
Now, point to yourself on the web.
There I am, and there's 3 other girls.
Yes, there are 3 other girls, aren't there? Well, as the web of reality would have it, all 3 of them are at the door right now.
Oh, I'm in a building.
Yeah, we've been smoking indoors. This is an Arby's.
Uh-oh. Let me open the door real quick. Well, hello, girls. It's me, your quirky grown woman neighbor. Are you like the lady that keeps trying us to be part of your prostitution ring?
Jesus.
That is
Christ.
so basic.
Well, I, for one, and this is Claire speaking, I, for one, think it's a very good profession. But no, I have a different idea for all 3 of you now. By the way, what are your 3 names?
My name's Sydney. I'm Candy.
And I'm Bambi.
Well, it's nice to meet all 3 of you. Now, this is my friend Wait, where'd he go? He's gone.
Well, that's really weird, old lady, but, like, we're good. We're going to the diner that's apparently, like, right across the street from our building.
Oh, can I join you?
No, we're good.
Oh, well, if you see any leprechauns, let me know.
Leprechauns on St. Patrick's Day, I'm sure we're gonna see a lot. We're going to get green milkshakes. Bye. Ding. Man, that lady was so awful. Like, she was just the worst.
Yeah, she really was.
Yeah, you said it. Yeah.
So, how do you feel about that shamrock shake?
Yeah, can we get like shamrock shakes, please? Wait, who's this guy? Oh, gosh, Migora! It's me, leprechaun. I know what you're going to do someday in the future. Maybe you'll try to steal me pot of gold. So I'm here to kill you.
Oh my gosh, that's just not cool.
Waha! Leprechaun knives. Oh no, that leprechaun, he's killed these girls. Wait a minute, he hasn't killed them yet. I was just visioning the future
Oh god damn it.
with my web powers. I think.
Sure.
Well, let me try to interfere this time. My gosh.
Oh gosh, I'm going magic knife throw.
Grab a knife, throw it back. Oh no, he dodged it. He grabbed it and threw it. Oh no. Wow. I was just seeing another possible future on the web. All right, now I know what to do. Oh my gosh, let's get shamrock shakes.
Yeah, let's get shamrock shakes. This will be great.
Oh, gosh, Migora. I'm here to throw me magic. Oh, I've been hit
Oh my
by a
gosh!
car.
An ambulance just drove through the front of this building and hit this leprechaun.
Come on, girls. Get into my spider ambulance.
Well, I guess I will. That's fine.
What? Who is that guy trying to, like, kill us or whatever?
I'll explain later. Just get in.
Oh, you think you could escape from the magic of the leprechaun, eh? You can't escape from an offensive Irish stereotype no matter how hard you try.
Oh no. Wait, no. I can stop him. Or maybe all four of us together can stop him.
Oh, I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna stop myself from one day maybe being robbed of a pot of gold because I saw it on the web.
You can access the web too.
Oh, of course I can. Because I'm not. Because I tricked someone into letting me have their spider powers. I pulled a leprechaun, you see.
Oh my god. Well, I'm not going to stand for this. You see, while you were talking, I was searching through the web to see the best way to beat you, and I think I've got it.
Wait a minute. You don't want to do that. You know why, lassie?
Why's that?
Because I was with your mother in the Amazon rainforest while she was researching spiders. We were looking for the end of the rainbow and using the spider research as a way to fund our expedition.
Tell me more.
Yes, I have more to tell. Such as that we found it, you see. Deep in the Amazon rainforest.
You found the rainbow spider.
Yes! It is a spider made of all of the colors of the rainbow and more. Because
I can't believe you found
web
it.
Is as intricate, because it turns out every rainbow is made of spider webs.
I can't believe you found it.
Yes.
Well, what does that have to do with me?
Why, it has everything to do with you, lassie. Because your mom was pregnant with you while she was researching spiders with me in the Amazon jungle.
And then when she got bit and died, where was my birth as part of this?
Well, that's this thing, lassie. You see, she got bit with the spider that lived on the rainbow web,
Yes, okay.
which gave you the
The ability to see
abilities
all
of
the
that.
colors of the web?
Sure, not just the ability to interact with all of the spider people who are red and blue, but all of them.
Wow, that's amazing. But that doesn't change anything. I still have to stop you.
Well, you let me go once before, why not once more?
Because the one time I let you go, you killed my uncle, Ben.
Oh, he was your uncle.
Well, yes, he was, and you killed him. So I have to get my revenge.
Well, hey there, lassie. Just back up. You don't need to get your revenge. Oh!
All right,
Oh
girls.
my gosh. He tripped and fell over a pipe that was for some reason sticking out of the ground in this unfinished 12-story high-rise.
All right, girls. I guess let's take the elevator back down to the ambulance that I crashed through the window. Unless I crashed it through the 12th story of this building.
All right, let's go.
And, ladies, I need to teach you something. Something about the web.
And what's that?
Well, let me turn on the sirens and explain as we drive down this highway with the sirens on for no reason. You see, my uncle used to tell me with great ambulances comes great emergencies.
That's really deep.
I know, it is.
So if he is dead and he saw the web and he saw us robbing him, does that mean that nothing in the web was ever bound to happen?
You know, I'm still learning about the web, but I guess some things in the web can be changed. But you just have to remember that when you change one thing in the web, who knows what kind of ripple effect it could have.
I suppose you could say that the future hasn't been written yet.
Sure, I guess one could say that, yes.
That's really deep. Well, I guess we're just gonna go back to home and watch Back to the Future starring Eric Stoltz. Because this is truly the darkest timeline.
Koby, I don't... Now, Koby, I haven't seen Madam Web, obviously.
I haven't seen Madam Web either. I did see The Flash, though.
And I feel like...
And I can't imagine anything is much worse than The
well,
Flash.
you know, this long form might have been. But we'll leave that for our users to decide.
Yes, our users will tell us how much better or worse is this than Madam Web.
Well, I hope that this long form was as much of a
A parasitic, unnecessary drain on society.
that's what I was gonna say. As Madam Web is. So, with that said, Koby, you know, much like how Warner Brothers canceled a movie that was already done just for a tax write-off, and then Marvel or Sony releases a movie that is done and then gets shit on. You know, one of these days we're gonna do an imPod, and then we're gonna cancel it for a tax write-off.
We might already be doing that with this one.
I was gonna say, but it won't be today. But it might be today. But you know what?
We might, if I can't get this one finished in time to put it out on Monday, because we're recording it pretty late as far as our usual recording schedule goes, that's gonna be what goes on record for why this didn't come out.
All right. Well, this has been
You
the
know,
imPod by imPunk.
Another thing we should... Yes, this has been the improv by imPunk. If you want to hear what I was going to say, stay tuned and you eventually might maybe get a guess as to what
Hey,
I was
listen,
going to say.
the latency on this call is ridiculous, so we need to find a better solution.
No, I'm talking to our dear listener.
Oh, but what about me, Koby?
Yeah,
Are you talking to me?
our dear listener. Well, if I wanted to talk to somebody I don't respect,
What makes you think I want to hear you talk?
I'd write an open letter to Congress.
Okay. Well, this has been the imPod by imPunk. I'm Josh.
And I'm Koby. Be sure to like and subscribe and listen for wait with bated breath for our next episode. Send us an email at impunkimprov@gmail.com.
And we're sorry.
Yes, we are sorry, but not as sorry as the people who hired the people to make Madam Web.
That's true. Not as sorry as them. Well,
Considering one of them also wrote Morbius.
man, what a great film that was.
It's
Morbid time.
Something to do with Spider-Man, I think.
All right. Well, bye.
Bye.
This has been an imPunk production. Sound effects from freesound.org. Music from pixabay.com. More information and licenses in the episode notes. Thanks for listening. Tune in next time.